I'm speaking with Annabelle Gay from the Visitor Centre. G'day. Annabelle, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Gary. I'm exhausted from our wine show weekend, but already gearing up for another big weekend of events.
It sounds like it. And we've got the visiting monks coming back to Cowra again to, Sacred Footsteps from the Roof of the World.
Isn't that a beautiful name? Sacred Footsteps from the Roof of the World tour. So we've had the opening ceremony of the monks arriving, which took place this morning. And for the rest of the week, there's going to be until Sunday, there'll be daily chanting and meditation with the monks from 9:30am every day. And they'll also be working on the mandala daily from 10am until 4pm. So head down to watch them do that. The colours are just beautiful. Very delicate work, so I'm glad we're not involved. We just get to watch. And then on Sunday, they're going to have the dissolution ceremony, which everyone can attend as well. It's going to be at 2pm on the Sunday afternoon, where they'll be breaking up their work, and people who are down there watching get to take parts of the mandala home with them.
It's absolutely fantastic to watch. I filmed it last year, and people are watching now behind us, the making of it and the destruction of it.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. So down at the Cowra Art Gallery down on Darling Street. So get down and have a look at that for the rest of this week, or give them a call on 6340-2190.
And now from one end to the other, ostentatious comedic show is at Case Canoundra.
Yeah,
you don't get much more opposite, do you?
No, they're polar opposites, these two events. And Taste Canoundra is very busy. They've got a fair bit of stuff coming up in the next few days, or even over this month. So they have Ostentatious visiting, a comedian. He's really well known, been a comedian for 33 years. It's his first visit to Taste Canoundra. And he'll have two shows. There'll be 7pm on Friday evening and 6pm this Saturday evening, the 3rd of August. Your tickets are $80, and that includes a wine tasting and a 3-course meal and the show. So you'll need to get in touch with Taste Canoundra, and you can book online at tastecanoundra.com.au or call them on 6344 2332.
And he's a very funny man.
Very, very funny man. He's really well known, so that's great that he's coming across to Canoundra, and people should get along to see that one.
Yep, and now over Canoundra in the Riverbank Gallery, we've got In From the Cold and Open to Suggestions. A very interesting title, isn't it?
Very interesting title. I like the In From the Cold one. I think that sounds really lovely in the middle of winter. Open to suggestions, well, that's certainly open to interpretation, I'd say. So they are two new exhibitions opening up at the Riverbank Gallery. They're opening on the 3rd of August, the Saturday evening from 6:30pm, and then the exhibitions will run through until the 5th of September. So you've got a few weeks to get down there and have a look at In From the Cold, which is by David Luke with Barbara and Bruce Holmes, and Open to Suggestions is by Jan Platt. So head on over to the Riverbank Gallery at 71 Gaskell Street to have a look at those two new exhibitions.
Sounds fun. And the Cowra Gun Club have got their guns out for their annual Gold Cup.
We are doing the polar opposites again. Here we've got a lovely exhibition in Canoundra, and then we're heading across to the Gun Club's Gold Cup. So a little bit of everything this week. So it's out at the Gun Club, which is on Grenfell Road, and it's a 2-day shoot on the Saturday and the Sunday. It starts at 9am on both days. So nominations from participants will be taken on the day, and spectators are certainly welcome to head out there and have a look.
And as we say, don't run away from them. They're very good shots.
That's right. Walk quietly. Walk backwards quietly.
Watch where you go.
Wave a white flag.
And we've got the Moorville markets, which are always great.
I know. Lovely to have a market. Lovely to have a market every weekend, isn't it? So these ones run from 8am until midday at Auxiliary Street in Canoundra. Huge range of stalls, and they'll also have a barbecue running, so you can pick up some morning tea or some breakfast, whatever time suits you. Stall sites are only $10, and if you want more information about the markets or you want to host your own stall, get in touch with Warwick on 6344 2025.
And they have handmade cards and socks. See, I told you that's where you get your socks from.
And garden ornaments, soaps, everything, everything.
Nothing is left out.
No, not at the Moorville Hall markets.
And an iconic event in Cowra, of course, is the POW Breakout Commemorations, which start on the 4th of August.
That's right, a 2-day event as well. These commemorations, they run over the Sunday and the Monday. There's a whole program of events, which includes the services and wreath layings at various locations across Cowra, and a lunch and the AGM. The program for the whole 2-day event is on our website, so you can have a look there. And that will also include the ringing of the Peace Bell down at Darling Street at 3 p.m. on Monday the 5th of August, which is part of Universal Peace Day, which is the ringing of bells around the world for peace and a world without war, which sounds lovely. That'll all take place at the exact moment of the bombing of Hiroshima. So a really momentous event. So if you want more information on the program, check out the Cowra Tourism website or give Lawrence Ryan a call if you want more information or to make a booking, and you can call Lawrence on 6340-2035.
And, of course, the Cowra Peace Bell is the only one in Australia. It's only one of 4 that aren't in the capital cities of the country that they're in.
Wonderful. We should be very proud of that if we weren't proud enough of the Peace Bell.
That's right. It's very unique.
I did not know that.
Well, there you go. So one's in outside the United Nations. I think there's one in Hiroshima, and there's one in Nagasaki, I think, and the Cowra one. All the others are in their capital cities.
Oh, gosh, that's incredible.
There you go. A bit of useless information for you.
Not useless at all, especially seeing we'll be ringing it on Monday.
That's right. So all the way around the world there'll be bells. And the blues and poetry with Andrew Hull over at Taste Canoundra as well. That's on the 4th of August. That should be a very nice one.
That's right. A really lovely Sunday at 6 p.m. That's going to be taking place, as you said, at Taste Canoundra. So Andrew Hull is, in fact, a writer, a performer of poetry, prose and song, an artist, a photographer and a musician. So a bit of a jack of all trades. I wouldn't say master of none because I think he's very good at all of them. He's from Bourke and he'll be visiting Taste Canoundra to do some reading of a little bit of poetry, but mainly singing the blues, which will be really lovely to relax to. $60 for a ticket, which will include your wine tasting and a 3-course meal and the show. So make sure you book through Taste Canoundra, and you can call them on 6344-2332.
And he's from the back of Bourke, so it should be fascinating. That should be good. Well, that should keep, I mean, there's a variation of activities from almost the sublime to the ridiculous.
I know, an incredible range of things. So certainly something to entice us all out of doors in this beautiful weather that we're having. You'd hardly call this winter, so I hope everyone enjoys it.
I've enjoyed today, and I will enjoy even more of this weather. It can just stay here as long as it likes.
Isn't it perfect? Yeah, go outside and enjoy it.
I have. Okay, Annabelle, well, thank you very much for sharing that, and we will speak to you again next week. And of course, if people have an event they'd like to promote, they only have to contact you or myself, and they can make an appearance.
We would love to include any of the events that are going on and give them as much promotion as possible. So thank you for your time, Gary, and we'll chat next week.
Ciao, Bye.
Bye.